Hello everyone, Archive was here and welcome back to the channel. So last time you have seen the version 3 update review that I have made and it reached more than 300 views, so thank you so much for that. And now, a few days ago, Robert Katsura has dropped the version 3 update. I know some of you are asking, Voss, what are the newest stuff or what are the newest additions to this update? So first of all, let's start with the generals, specifically those elite class commanders. Here we are. As you can see, it's on the bottom of the screen. So far we only have 6, but at the trailer there's actually more, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be released on probably the version 4 someday, or at least for a few months. Let's just wait for that. Anyway, back to the highlight of this video, the elite class commanders. We got 2 allied elite commanders and 4 Axis commanders. So first of all, let's go to one of them, Charles de Gaulle. As you can already see, there are no debuffs on these elite commanders because Robert Katsura has already stated that doing those debuffs actually takes time and work. Let's take a look at Charles de Gaulle. What's this? Economic miracle. When stationed in urban or economic areas, plus 15 economy per round. He's an artillery commander, so you really have to choose wisely on this one. I think it is great if you place Charles on a heavy artillery with a Karl mortar. Up next is Fedor von Bock or Bach with his elite skill War Machine. When commanding panzer units, all attack dealt to the enemy will always be critical. So what it means essentially is that every time Bach attacks, it will always lands on a critical hit. The third one is Kurt Student with his he actually has the paratrooper and the sniper. Nice, as well as Breakout. Breakout is actually good, no? Now, his elite skill is Stealth Airborne. Airborne units under command will not be affected by enemy anti-aircraft weapons and their morale will not drop. This is actually pretty good, you know. Then there's Gerd von Rundstedt. We have Decomposure here. Recover morale a little when unit under command get attacks. Nice. He has the Iron Eagle elite skill. Heavily lowers enemy morale when attacking and reduce damage taken by half from enemies with low or collapsed morale. Next is Andrew Cunningham. See here, Helmsman. Yep, based on this, he really is suitable for battleship or cruiser. Even though he has some Air Force plus 15, I doubt that's going to be helpful in some way or another. So his elite skill, Fleet Overlord. When commanding naval units, attack dealt to the enemy will always be critical. Last is Walther von Broschisch. I don't know how to pronounce the last name. I hope I pronounced that right. So economics, blessings, accuracy strike, cause 40% damage to enemy special units when commanding army units. Okay, that's kind of decent. Accuracy when commanding artillery resolves. Well, could have been just like the 24% variant, but okay. And his elite skill is Transport Authority. When this commander is stationed in urban or building areas, units that are also in building areas and within 2 grids will gain an additional 7 mobility, plus 7 mobility. This is more of like a situational kind of elite skill, so it depends on how you execute it. Up next is the 1939 Western Front. Now if you look at the right screen, at the right part of this video, I will zoom it for your convenience, down here are the hard battles, which is the like the campaign 2.0, as I have stated. So Blitzkrieg, Battle Warsaw, all of them are hard, hard. Yep, all of them are hard, but just make sure that you've tried to accomplish like the stages on both sides. I think that's how you open this. If not, you really have to force yourself to play the elite battles. 2 days ago, somebody already asked about how to obtain these medals. What are those kinds of medals? They're more or less like medals and more of like the badges. How exactly are you going to get them? Simple. All you gotta do is go to this achievements tab, scroll up to the end, and you will see a new type of achievement. Class 1 Master Battle Stages. If you complete this one, you will unlock the Naval Marshal Badge. Then let's go with the challenge mode based on Robert Katsura's version 3 update trailer. The challenge mode has two new tiers or like milestones. This little number here, for an even more harder and more challenging random battles in challenge mode. I know some of you guys are wondering why there are no master battles at the campaign section or the campaign part of the game. Actually, it's been separated down here. So in order to unlock master battles, you have to finish Elite Battle Okinawa Elite, Elite Battle Okinawa, and Elite Battle North America cleared. I'm sure there are some things that I have missed during the making of this video, so if you want to, you can just look for it yourself. But in terms of crash fix, at some point it does occur, but not as much as back in version 1 and version 2. Plus your progress, however, it can be saved now. All you gotta do is to download the version 3, update the game from version 2 to version 3, and then you're good to go. Nothing will be lost. Overall, this update is just great, really great. However, I would like to ask all of you to be more patient when it comes to updates, because Robert Katsura needs time, a lot of time, to create more content for us to enjoy. And you know that modding takes a lot of time, a lot of learning, a lot of trial and error, so we really have to be more considerate on modders. Modders take a considerable amount of like sheer will, time, and like overall just their will to keep on going with with their projects. So again, please, we gotta be more patient with updates such as this, because this is like one of the biggest updates Dawn of World Wars had in its entirety in less than a year. So we gotta be more appreciative and be more patient for any incoming or upcoming updates. Thank you guys for watching, and I do hope you enjoyed today's video. Please leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe, and don't forget to click on that bell button so that you won't miss a single thing on my channel. This has been Voss, Archive and Voss, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.